Without no control. Just might lose it. Look. Pocket full of lint, money spent, marijuana on my stench. A nigga up in Merrill Lynch and I ain't even flinch. Black man with some sense, and it's obvious. Niggas up against the fix like we some lobbyists, they probably miss. Niggas be doing it for our audience.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy, JusB, and welcome to another episode of the JusB Show. Today, y'all, I got my boy right here. This is local Las Vegas recording artist, Stone. What's happening, brother? How you doing today, man?
I can't complain, brother.
Yeah, I feel it, man. You looking good. I see you spiffy.
I take care of myself. I think that's important.
What's up, man.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a quick question, fam.
Okay.
I noticed your setup. You feel me? Most of these cats out here, they out here blinging. They got all the diamonds and all that, man. Why you so simple?
I'm a conservative nigga. You know, I think being subtle is important. I want attention, but I don't want that kind of attention. You know what I mean? Right. So I just make sure that they know, but they don't know that much.
Right. That's
you know what I'm saying?
Up,
they know, but they don't know that much.
That's what's up. Y'all heard that? Yeah. You ain't gotta always be super flashy. Be flashy, but let your personality shine instead of your change. You feel me? Don't nobody want to get robbed. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, these people crazy out here. Nah, but that's cool, man. You from Vegas?
Born and raised.
Oh, man.
I'm a native.
Okay, I'm a native too, man. That's what's happening. You feel me?
They say we aliens.
Right. How we aliens in our own city?
I mean, I don't know.
Because everybody else from here, this
everybody I know,
city.
they born and raised right here.
What they call it, a transit city?
Yeah, definitely.
That's what's up, man.
We definitely a metro. That's
what's up, man. Yeah. So recording artist, you a rapper, I can't rap. I can write some poetry.
Yeah, you do your thing, man. No bullshit. I was checking your shit out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. I appreciate that.
You a Renaissance man.
Yeah.
Yes.
I definitely appreciate it.
You're a jack of all trades.
Real talk, man.
Yeah,
so, man, when you was listening to music when you was younger, who was that dude for you or that chick? Like, who was your favorite artist back then?
Coming up? Shit, Warren G. Regulators.
Regulate anything on my property. It's damn good too.
That was a big song for me. Yeah, just the whole shit. I think I fell in love with music right there at that point. And I remember where I heard it. You know, how I felt when I heard it. Yeah.
I feel it. So even back then compared to now, like did you ever think that you would become a recording artist?
Shit, I thought that ever since I started doing music. I always was like, you know what? I think this is what I want to do. And I was a shy kid, you know what I mean? So I was good at it, but I never even told nobody I was good at it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Kind of like now,
right.
You know? It seemed like, oh shit. You know? It's like, oh shit, this nigga know how to rap. And it's like, nah, I just, it's timing. It was a timing thing, for me to do and put it out. But I was undercover talented,
Okay, he was undercover talented. Let's make sure we put an exclamation point at the end of that one. Talented, you feel me? No, that's cool, man. So, man, you know what I mean? I heard through the grapevine that, it's fair enough to say, you've been in prison a couple times, yeah? Yeah, so, I know a lot of people that's been in, been out, locked down, locked up, whatever you want to call it, man. While in there, brother, did it break you, or did you feel like you just immediately gained strength from that?
Great question. Yeah, I think maybe the first time it broke me, and I think the second time it woke me, kind of thing. I learned a lot. I think, I was one of them kind of guys that I kind of blended very well.
Right.
So I was able to take a lot from a lot of different people. I didn't really isolate myself to a certain group, a certain demographic. And that was an issue at times. That's an issue today.
Right.
Sometimes people don't understand how I mesh and how I move, but that's another question. Yeah, prison for me, I would say the most impactful time was the third time I went to prison. And I don't want to say it's because I caught a new case. No, I violated on some dumb shit, some young nigga shit.
Right.
Smoking weed.
I get it.
Not really realizing that's the dumbest shit to go to prison for.
Right.
If you're gonna do something, But I definitely can say that the third time I went to prison, I had, I had caught a case while in prison, which ultimately sent me to the highest level of security in the penitentiary system. So, when I was at Ely Max, because of what I had did at that time, it made my security threat even that much more serious. So, they treat a nigga like shit, They kind of threw a nigga in the dungeon. And I came from what they call a camp. Okay. Like a conservation camp. Okay. Yeah. You at some point you reduce custody and you go to a camp. Mm-hmm. So I was at a camp, so I went from one extreme to the next, which was kind of like,
dragging you through the mud.
And then on top of that, I only had like 56 days left. Right. Ouch. Right.
Man.
Yeah. So all that played a huge factor into why that time had the most impact on me, because I felt like, ooh, this is probably how I'm gonna spend the rest of my life if I continue to do these things.
Right. And you just switched it up.
Yeah. I shed a few tears, and I woke up. A couple of my partners found out I was there. They was banging on the wall and shit. Like, Stone, what you up here doing? I'm like, shit, I know, right?
Right, behind a stone.
Yeah.
But it made you. That's
it did,
man.
definitely.
You feel me? As long as you grew from it, that's the most important part.
Definitely.
You feel me? Most definitely, man. So now that you're no longer being a negative impact on the community, man, like what you got going on with the community right now? Are you involved or?
Yeah, I mean, I'm silently involved. I know that, I'm in touch with the streets. I'm in touch with pastors, different things like that. I haven't reached out in regards to what I'm doing with the music, but when I first came home, that was my mission. I was dealing with a program called Iron Sharpens Iron. Okay. And we said that we said that a lot in prison. Which means you learn from what you familiar with or what you like. Right. A knife sharpen a knife kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Steel sharpen steel. Yeah. So yeah, that program right there, that was one of my things when I first got out, because I felt like I ain't have a lot of money, and that's not something I felt like at the time was important. I felt like if I could show them and talk to them and they could touch me, right, and see me, it'd have more impact. So I did that, and that's really what I'm out here trying to do, is make sure these youngsters know that that ain't no strike. Right. That's a huge setback. Mm-hmm. Yeah, time is a setback. You lose time, that's a setback. You know?
Yeah, man, that's dope, man. I can definitely respect that, man. Well, you said you was checking out some of my poetry, and one of my poems, it says, have you ever been touched by a stranger and felt like you fit in? Meaning, even though I don't know you, and I come and I put a blessing on you, I let you know some realness, and then you feel comfortable with me to be able to talk to me. And I think that's kind of what we got going right now, as far as you feeling comfortable to express yourself now on the JusB Show. And I'm sure everybody appreciate it, because I heard you was a hot thing. You feel me? Doing your thing, man. So respect to you, brother. Respect to you.
I appreciate it. Yeah, much love to the show. Much love to JusB on the, just reaching out and put me on this platform, because I love what you're doing as far as inspiring and motivation. That's what I'm about. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole purpose, which we'll get into that. But yeah, that I can tap into that easily. I don't even have to try hard.
Respect. I love it, man. And I hope y'all love it too, man. Before we continue, make sure y'all go to IG and not subscribe, and follow my boy at Roll Stone Ways.
Rollstone with a
Ways.
Z. I'm getting social media savvy.
You catching up.
I'm catching up, but yeah, I'm getting there. You see me?
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, I'm getting
so let's get into the music, man.
Yeah, let's do it.
Man, okay. I've heard some of your songs, man. I heard The Fix, man. You feel me? We had that popping at the beginning of the show. You feel me?
Yeah,
man, what's the new one, man?
We just dropped a single off of Travis Scott beat, which is a lovely track. We did a Cassavelli, shout out to Cassavelli. They invited me over there, and they had something going on, and they felt like I should be on it, so I did my thing, and I love it, and it was fun. And that right there is the latest track. But I think right now I got a lot of things going on. I got so much material that right now I'm just pretty much, I'm just flooding. I'm just gonna put out everything that I have,
right,
and make sure that people understand that this is not something I just started doing. I want y'all to understand me. I want y'all to feel me.
Right.
So that's what's going on, and I'm making new material because I've matured. And I think
that's cool. Don't tell us about the new material yet. We're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
What is your favorite song of yours? If you had to pick one, what's the favorite one? We want to know.
My favorite song. That's a great question. I got a couple songs that I really like, but the vibration that I'm on right now is I listen to Drinking in Pain featuring Lucky 2 Time.
Okay, for sure. And that's you, right?
It's me featuring Luck.
Oh, okay. Gotcha,
Yeah.
man. Make sure y'all definitely go check out Drinking in Pain.
It ain't out yet, though.
It ain't out yet. Don't go check it out.
Shout out to Chrissy. But it's a track with Luck it's a really good song. That one, I listen to when I'm playing right now, I'm playing Remember. That's a great song.
Okay, for sure. And that's out?
Oh no.
No? Oh, don't go check out that one either.
Yeah, that one not out. No, that one not out. When am I listening to that's out? You know what? I do listen to The Fix.
All right.
I do. I listen to The Fix a lot because one of my favorite songs right now I listen to is Deadliest Rose. Yeah. That song meant a lot to me because I wrote it the next day after an incident occurred.
Right.
Yeah, so I listen to it a lot.
He said a lot. Yeah. No, that's cool, man. Make sure y'all go check out. That one's out.
Yeah, check out Deadliest Rose. It's on my page. Rose Stone Ways. Check that shit out.
With a Z.
That's my shit. And you also got David Ruffin on there too. That's my shit.
Yeah, man. I checked it out. That's pretty hot, man.
Yeah,
I was like, I wonder if he gonna say that one because I can vibe with that.
Yeah, I put them together for a reason. Yeah, it was
Right.
at a real interesting time in my life. So
I feel it, man. And,
Yeah.
You know, and the vibe it gave me, bro, is almost in it's like it relates to what's going on today in the world. You feel me?
Absolutely.
It's America is supposed to be beautiful, like a rose. You feel me? But with everything going on, it's feeling kind of deadly. You feel me? Like, so many incidents has happened lately, brother. 2020 was supposed to be the 2020 vision in a different way, but it still is. It's opening up everybody's eyes to realize, like, yo, everything ain't peaches and cream, player.
Right. Yeah.
You know, at all. So I want to know. I really want to know this, man. With a name like Stone, man, is it hard being a black man in America right now, brother?
Shit.
For you?
Yeah, that's like asking if the sky is blue, kind of thing. Yeah, it's always gonna be hard, because they know we different.
Yeah.
People like to associate it with the color. That play a part of it. I don't really think that's always it. I think they just don't like how we move, how we just, we just different. And I think that's just with anything. So yeah, we look black because we different.
Right.
That's why we black.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
It ain't really the color thing that
Yeah,
bothers
because I
me.
know we brown, right?
Yeah. Right. I don't really think it's that. I think it's the fact that they just don't like how we move, and that's not and that's not even nothing against them.
Right.
No, it's just people hate what they don't understand.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
That's
people
real.
hate what they don't understand. So.
That's real, man. And let me tell y'all, man, with everything that's going on, I kind of live by this. I used to have a nonprofit out in Arizona, and it was called STACK. It means Stand Tall and Conquer Challenges. Because no matter what, you always got to stand up for what you believe in, what you're going for. You got to have goals, and you got to get to it no matter what. Y'all always remember that, man. So, man, let me tell you, man. Let me say this. I'm going to bust a funny real quick, right? If I see a bug right now, I'm running. I'm gone.
And if you're done,
bro, I fear. Oh, I hit the
over
mic.
the table.
I fear bugs, bro. I'm jumping out this window. You feel me? What do you fear?
Yeah. I fear being held in captive, you know. And that can mean a lot of ways, you know.
Right.
That can mean, you know, in captive physically. It could be in captive mentally. You can be trapped in your mind.
Yeah, oh man,
You know what I'm saying?
that's a big one.
Yeah, you can be trapped in your mind. Yeah, that's my biggest fear, you know, and I just try to, you know, keep exercising, keep growing, because that let me know that I'm not stuck.
Right.
You know, because I know what that stuck feel like.
Right.
You know, that captivity. You know, that I can't move because of this. It's things that's limiting me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to live like things is limiting you.
Yeah.
Who
man.
wants to live like that?
No, I 100% agree, man. I can relate to you with that. I went through a time, and the whole reason that I focused on self-love and, you know, being better all the time, you know, forward movement, constant progression, because I was captivated I was stuck in my mind, literally.
Right.
You know, and that broke me in a way, but it broke me to build me back up. You feel me? The lotus flower, man, I got it tatted right here. Seize the moment. You feel me? The lotus flower grows out of the swamp.
Yes.
To lay on top of a lily on the top of the swamp water.
I love it.
And it's the most beautiful flower in the world, and it's edible and it's healthy for you.
Yes.
You feel me? So I recommend everybody out there, if you're struggling with something mentally, emotionally, spiritually, whatever it is, yo, keep going, stack, stand up, and conquer challenges always. You feel me? Because eventually, if you keep going and never quit, you'll be that beautiful blossom lotus flower on top of the dirt underneath you. You feel me? Never forget that. Let me ask you, man. The name of this particular podcast for this episode is Living with Purpose with Stone and JusB.
Okay.
What does living with purpose mean to you?
Well, purpose. I think purpose to me is fulfillment. It's one of those kind of things. When I was doing time, I just, you know, happened to be watching TV one day, and I was watching Ellen. I was a big Ellen fan. And I was the leader of my cottage at that time. I was in this little county jail.
Okay.
Yeah, it was in where was it at? Where was that? I was in Elko County Jail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it must have been like 90 people in my pod, and they knew they used to be like Stone, like Ellen, so they'll make sure the TV on be at 3 o'clock. They know I read my literature, and they know like, oh shit, bro, Stone finna get up. And so I would be Ellen on her show. She have a segment where she show like it's like her book club.
Okay.
It's almost like Oprah's book club.
Gotcha.
And she had a segment on there where, you know, she showed that part, and that's where I used to get a lot of my literature. It was a lot of cognitive thinking. So she mentioned a book that happened to help a rock band, one of the biggest rock bands in the world. I'm sorry, I can't think of their names right now. No disrespect to them.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, she said that one of them went through a divorce, and he had read Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl.
Okay.
And as soon as I heard it, I just loved his name. He had a cool name to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sound like a mob boss,
Yeah,
though.
I know. I was like, oh, he probably sound like, you know, yeah.
Right.
So I had somebody send me that book, and the Man's Search for Meaning was about purpose. So ultimately, I think that purpose to me is going after what you know is going to ultimately, whether you're here today or here tomorrow, it's going to ultimately make you feel like that don't matter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, people feel like they got a lot of unfinished business.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Who want to die with unfinished business?
Right.
You know, who want to go somewhere with unfinished business? I think when you figure out your purpose, it's easy for you to, you know, go. It's easy for you to accept the things that you have no control over. You have no control over death. So when you figure out your purpose, you accept death easier.
Right.
You accept life
like
easier.
You've accomplished everything.
I've accomplished everything that I need to do. Anyways.
It's all on the table.
I'm going to the next level.
Right.
I'm going to the next, you know, to the
I
next life.
respect that, man. I respect that. I respect that 100,
Yeah.
man. So, let's get out this mushy stuff real quick, y'all. I know all y'all want to know, what in the hell is next for Stone? What's good, man? What you got coming out?
Oh, man, I
we
got
want to
dope
know,
shit.
because I'm interested. Because you a vibe.
Yeah, what's next? I'm paying attention. You know, I'm watching a lot of artists right now. I'm seeing what everybody else doing. You know, I think that's important. You know, I tap into a lot of other artists and see what they got going on, because, you know, I'm into what I'm doing so much that I could lose what's going on.
Right.
You know, what's going on with me may not be what's going on with everybody else.
Right.
So I'm definitely tapped into a lot of artists right now. And what's next for me is just being me and making sure that I know what's going on. So
Say that one more time. Just being me.
Just being me.
I like that.
Yeah, just being me and making sure I know what's going on, staying relevant. Yeah, I think that's what it's about. You know, it's about being relevant. I'm gonna just stay relevant. You know, that'll take away the age factor. That'll take away all those, you know, all those insecurities that people have a lot of times.
Right.
Yeah, you just stay relevant.
I feel it.
Yeah, you won't be insecure about nothing if you stay relevant.
Right, I feel it. So what's the newest track that's coming out?
The newest track. I'm finna shoot a track on the east side. It's called Remember. It's a special track to me because it's not about him, but you know, it's just about, you know, reminding people sometimes, you know, who really did stuff.
Right.
You know,
that right there meant something to him right there.
No, it's just about, you know, who really did stuff, you know, and sometimes people forget who really did stuff, and the song is called Remember, and it's not even about me. It really ain't. No,
Right.
It's not about me. It's about you and whomever may feel like, you know, it's people around them that have forgotten that, you know, I was doing that too, or I have already done that.
Right.
And I'm just moving on to something different. But
Right.
don't forget that I've done that though.
Right. He elevating y'all. I
Yeah.
can respect that, man.
Yeah, I'm
Any
moving
man
on.
on a mission, man.
Yeah.
Any man on a mission.
Yeah.
And you know, when I just had the Donnell Jones interview, I had on the shirt. It said "man" on the shirt.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Craig Wilson, man. Stevie making him laugh. That's his merch, man. We'll
Yeah.
run it.
Okay.
But it means maturity after nonsense.
Yes.
Bro, and I think you're the perfect example of that.
Absolutely.
You feel me?
Thank you.
You've matured and blossomed into a great, strong black man, you know. And I love your name, Stone. That's super hot, man.
Yeah.
So the way that we like to end the show on the JusB Show, brother, is if you can give one piece of advice, let's just say, to other black men in the world. One piece of advice, brother. What would it be?
Wisdom comes in so many ways, but I'm gonna keep it short and simple because I think this resonates the most. Be yourself.
Yes.
If you good at math, if you good at chemistry, if you good at rapping, you know, whatever it is that you comfortable is, I feel like you're not being yourself and you got to do something to make you uncomfortable.
Right.
You're not being yourself because you're uncomfortable doing it. Be yourself and excel in that and tap into that and take that all the way to the next level, irregardless of if it's being a lawyer, being a doctor, you know, it ain't being a street thug, whatever. You know, I would say being yourself is the funnest, is the coolest, because like right now, I'm myself.
Right, 100%,
It's so
man.
easy.
Yeah, 100%. I respect that, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, and let me say, man, thanks for coming on the show, man. Like 100, thanks for being on the show. I definitely appreciate it.
Yeah.
I know we're going to see some great stuff coming from Stone in the future, you feel me? And I'm going to be there every step of the way, brother. I'm going to check you out. I'm going to push
Absolutely.
you out there. We on a mission, right?
Right.
Got to go to the
Shout
top.
out to JusB, absolutely, for having me on the show and for recognizing what I'm out here trying to do. Yeah, it's a connection y'all probably wouldn't understand, but you know, we go way back like knee high to a grasshopper.
Ashy D's and flannels.
Ashy D's and flannels, right. Yeah, that's my G. Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's all
man.
good. It's all
Hey,
love.
real talk, man. Let me say, man, this is my boy. I'm super proud of him. You know what I mean? He been through the mud. He was dragged and driven, scraped across against the pavement. You feel me? But he stayed stone hard and he made it out of it. And he just progressing and progressing. He on a mission. I respect that. And like he said, one piece of advice was to just be yourself. that resonates with every single thing I have going, man. Every single thing, man. I'm emotional about it right now because that's deep. You feel me? Yeah. Real talk, that's deep, brother. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all go follow me on the JusB Show on every platform. We on all of them. That's how we do it. And my 3 pieces of advice is to smile, laugh, and definitely motivate. Inspire one, to inspire all. And last but not least, drop it.
What you finna go? Where you going? You outside?
Jewelry, nigga.
Oh, ooh. I like that.